In this video, I'm going to show you how to add feedback for true-false questions. So the first thing I like to do is click on Sketch, and I like to add my questions here. So I create them in Google Slides, and then I download them as a PNG, and then I just insert them as a background image. So you just click here, you have your options. I click Custom Image, and then I'm going to come over here, and this is a note, and then this is my answer choices. And so I true or false, so I would click. And this I labeled multiple choice 1 because this is my first multiple choice question. You can label it whatever you want. So the note is where you're going to give the feedback. And you can either, right now, I have it at the top, so the feedback is going to be given above the true false option, or you can just click and drag it to be below the true false option, which is what I prefer. So I'm going to click there, and I'm going to start by telling it what I want. So I want it to look for feedback, and the feedback is going to equal. So first I need to tell it when it's correct. So when MC1 or whatever you named it is correct, submitted, and then I need to say MC1 is selected. Okay, so this is an order. So the first option was true, and that is not correct. So I'm going to say incorrect. So then I'm going to do it again when MC1 submitted, and okay, so now this is the second option. So in this case, this is false, which is correct. So if you have 3 or 4 or 5 options, you're just going to continue this, and you'll just change the number you put in parentheses after is selected based on what is true and false. And so then what happens if they haven't submitted it? So otherwise, I want to give them just a blank feedback, so no feedback at all. So the last thing I want to do is say content, and then I'm going to start with my quotes, and I'm going to put a $sign, and then I'm going to put the bracket, and I'm going to call feedback, and then close my quotes. So my quotations are closed. Everything looks good. If something was wrong, I would get the little triangle error message here. So what does this look like as a student? So I'm going to click preview, and if they click true, so first thing is, as soon as they click true on the teacher dashboard, they haven't even hit submit, but you're seeing that they have an X. So when they hit submit, now the student sees incorrect. So they could go back and click false, hit submit, and now you're seeing correct. Now they did change their answer here, and you'll notice that this did not switch to a check mark. Okay, so initially they picked false, hit submit, it immediately told you they got it wrong. When they went back and changed it, it didn't change. Okay, it didn't tell you that they switched it to a correct answer, but it did tell the student that they are now correct. So this is what you can do for multiple choice or true-false questions in Desmos. Just keep in mind, if you have this feedback piece on, students can go in and they can change their answer. So on your dashboard, you're going to see changes as they change answers on there. So if it's a graded activity, you probably just want to not have this part on because they're getting the feedback and they're able to change